Howdy everybody. It is day 53 and I'm out here walking with Marvin. See if I can get a... Marvin, you wanna say hi? Yeah. We are currently walking our daily walk. We're almost a mile in, and then we gotta go in a mile and a quarter and then come back for 2.5 miles. That's generally when me and Marvin are walking lately. I want to up it to 3 miles a day, but I don't know if that's plausible right now, but it just depends on how me and Marvin feel, I guess. Today is 53. Honestly, I'm feeling really good right now. I say that currently because usually when I do these walks, I'm a little tired, just my legs in general. But maybe since I took them rest days and I didn't walk in the weekend, I feel like rejuvenated in a sense where I feel like I can walk. Like I feel good. I feel spunky, and I guess might be the correct term, but I just feel better. I feel like I could walk longer. Like when we started this walk, I wasn't feeling tired or any of that. So that's good. It's good in the sense that maybe we're figuring something out with rest days. I never was a fan of rest days, but you know, sometimes you got to give yourselves one. And I think this week and a half crazy at work, I think I might have deserved one this weekend, and I feel really great. And today is back day with the new workouts. The new workouts include something to do with the rear delt. Something to do with the rear delts. Haven't hit them before in a workout, so that's going to be completely new for us. But yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the gym. All right, everybody. I also mentioned in my last clip, didn't even realize while I was out there, that I never did rear delt flies, in which I have before, but they didn't feel comfortable. Now, on today's back day, I'll just explain to you what the workouts, and then I'll explain to you. So we've got bent over row, good mornings, bicep curls, lateral raise, rear delt fly. And I've watched a couple videos, different methods on how to do the rear delt fly. I used to do them on the bench, and I would like have it at a certain angle, and then my head would be right at the top of the bench, and then I would, you know, fly it. But then I had to keep my chest up the whole time. It was just a very uncomfortableness, and then I wasn't really focused on the mind-muscle connection. So that's why I never really liked it. I never really stuck with it. But I've watched a particular video I want to try out, and then the guy, I don't know your name, but the guy that comments on my videos and helps me out, he also mentioned something. It's kind of like the bent over row, but instead of, you know, closing your elbow in to your side, you're pushing it out to really hit that rear delt. So I'll try both in my warm up and see what I like. But yeah, we're focusing on the back today. Today, lats, and then we're gonna hit the rear delt. Then we're gonna hit the biceps for the one time, and then we're gonna hit this this here on this delt right here. I don't know what this is called. Where is it at? The middle. It says middle. Wait, no. Yeah, middle head on the shoulder. I don't know if that's right or wrong. You know, but Goku says it's right. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm liking this new schedule so far for my new workouts. I'm liking it. We'll see how today pans out. All right, I got 40 pounds on dumbbells here. I think I did this last time. I don't think I stuck with the 35 because I remember trying to go higher in weight. So let's do it again. Yeah. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, I was gonna mention this. I don't know where this other headphone is. I mean, these are really cheap, so it really doesn't bother me too much. But I always lose the case, and I haven't found this headphone yet. But I know I've used it within the week, so we'll see. We'll see if I can find it anytime soon. Let's start. Whew. 10. Ooh, felt good on that butt. It's weird because I don't have the proper mind muscle connection to my lats yet, so I don't necessarily know if I'm hitting them that good while I'm doing it. But afterwards, once I put the weight down, I do feel it in my lat that I've hit it good. So it's a weird thing I'm finding. But I'm figuring out, hopefully the more I do it, the better I'll be able to connect the mind muscle and feel every single rep, every single time on that lat. But for now, it is what it is, I guess. Alrighty, 2 more sets. I know they're not the prettiest reps, but I feel the best. You know, there's a part of me thinks that I do these reps too fast, but then I feel like I should be going slower on pulling them up and then pulling them down. I think actually the pulling and letting them down I try to control as most, but I feel like I go too fast pulling them up where I'm almost swinging a tiny bit. But I feel like the way I'm doing it, I feel like I'm hitting the lats way better than I was with the 35s. So it's kind of hard to switch it up when I feel it the most. And I feel like it's different with everybody. Everybody has their different feelings and their mind muscle connection. You know, this might work better for me. For you, it might be better for you to actually slightly angle your elbow out. I think it's just whatever's best, whatever you feel it most in that muscle, or however you feel it most in that muscle, is the way you should do it. But yeah, just finished the bent over rows. What's next? Good mornings, and then I'm thinking about letting the boys out because they seem pretty bored in there today. Usually, you know, they're pretty chill and they like sleep half the time I'm in here. but they seem bored and they seem like they want out, so I'm gonna let them out and then we'll do the good mornings. Alright, the boys are out chewing on their bones. I noticed as I was doing my workup, my warm-up, that I was actually feeling some on the thigh here, the hamstrings, and then I've never really felt them in my leg before, so I decided to try to put my feet together, and that kind of eliminated the hamstrings coming into use. And that. So if you're doing these, remember put your feet kind of together, and somewhat keep it straight, so we'll have a little bend. You don't want to knock yourself out, but have a little bend, and then really focus on keeping your back straight all the way down and all the way up. I'm sure most of you know this, but if you don't, now you know. Okay. Marvin's right in front of me, so we'll see how I do. See if he judges me. Good 10 reps. Honestly, okay, this is the first time in a while that I've taken pre-workout. I've tried not to take it, just because I know I can work out without it, and it should honestly be better for me, so I don't get that much caffeine, because I already drink a coffee every day for work, and then sometimes in the middle of work I might grab like a 0 sugar, 0 calorie Rockstar, but that's why I've been trying to really tone down on the pre-workout. But today I hit it because I wanted to have an electric back day, and am I having one? Yes. Answer is yes. I feel like I'm way more energetic than I normally am in these videos, and that's the help of pre-workout. It gives me a little energetic, and it gives me the little tingles, which some people don't like. I like them because if I take them and I go sit down, I get the little tingles everywhere, and it reminds me, hey, get back in that gym and work these tingles off. But we'll see if that changes over time. Today it was a little overwhelming amount of tingles, but maybe it's because I haven't taken in a while. But yeah, 2 more sets. Those felt really good. I'm pretty sure next is bicep curls, and then we move on to shoulders. And the reason, I think I explained this in the other video. The reason I'm only doing like one thing of bicep curls is because they're kind of the biggest muscle I got, and I kind of wanted to spread out evenly. But I also, the way I grew these last time was just by doing bicep curls. I never did hammer curls, and I'll tell you why. It's because I didn't like them. Still don't really like them. But I've always did bicep curls, and that's what kind of grew them to the size that they are now. So I guess I'll just keep doing bicep curls until I hear any different scientific whatever's Lambo Jambo that you guys think might be better, I'll do that. But bicep curls. Alrighty. I know I'm not really centered, but it is what it is. Just warmed up with the resistance bands because I already had a 30-pound dumbbells and I'm too lazy to switch them to like 20 pounds to warm up. Sorry. But I warmed up with the resistance bands. I did the 50-pound one. That was 50 pound, and I just hit 10 reps on each arm. This one feels pretty warmed up. This one feels pretty warmed up. I can't wait. Okay, so explain. Last time, I never got a bicep vein. I did see the introduction of a chest vein, but it was never fully came through. This time, for this cut and this physique that I'm in for, I so want to see a bicep vein. Bicep vein, forearm vein would be sick, and some back action, like some actual, you can see the muscles and stuff, that'd be great. I'm already starting to see that, which is good. But a bicep vein would be sick if I'm able to get it. But anywho, you know what? I will be able to get it. That's the plan. Anywho, 30 pounds on dumbbells. Let's get it done. 3 sets of these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alrighty. Now, we'll just do that 2 more times. You know what I noticed by looking at these dogs? Marvin is getting pretty buff. I mean, he's still kind of chubby, but he's getting pretty buff. I can see it in his arms and his legs going on these walks. Definitely on the shoulders too. He's gonna be swole. Frankie has always been more athletic than Marvin, so to kind of rank them, I feel like Marvin's starting to catch up on Frankie now, because Frankie's always been more athletic, had a more better, stronger physique than Marvin, and has always stayed leaner than Marvin. Except for recently, he did kind of bulk up when we went on a trip. We had some people watch him, they kind of give him a little extra food. But you know, we didn't tell him, our fault, is what it is. Marvin is getting strength, so that's good. But anyways, back to the dumbbells. 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20. Lateral raise? Yeah, lateral raise next. Alrighty. Lateral raise time. Got Marvin here kind of screwing around and jumping on things. Well, not really jumping, but he's investigating. I think he found like a piece of kibble behind his crate or something because he keeps sniffing around it. He's always a foodie. He's finding the food. But anyways, we got 15 pounds here for lateral raises. Hoping for 10 to 12 reps. And yeah, let's do it. Get my when I gotta work out. Okay? Oh, I know. How horrible am I? Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Two more sets. Rear delt time. Okay, I tried two different methods. I tried two different methods to do the dumbbell rear delt fly. I did the one where the bench was at a 30-degree angle, and then I laid my chest above the top of it. And I liked it, but I didn't feel I didn't like how unstable I was on top. Maybe it's the bench itself that makes me feel unstable. Maybe I'm just too heavy for the dang bench that makes me feel unstable. But I did these like the guy in the comments said, still don't know your name yet, but you were awesome. I tried to do what he said, and I got it. I like it better than the other way, but it's still not 100% there. I don't feel like it's. I mean, the really only solid way I feel like I could get a real good rear delt workout is with cables. I just don't have that. But this will do for now. I felt it somewhat on the warm up, so we'll just keep doing this. I got 10 pounds here. I may have to up it, but for now, we'll just do 10 pounds. Yeah, let's get started. Also have to get real low compared to a normal dumbbell row. To get low like this, and then I have to. Like I feel it, but I don't know, it feels weird. I don't know how to explain it. Definitely felt it better on the left side than the right side, which is so odd. But 2 more sets. me, Marv. It's so weird. I feel it more on my left side than my right side. Maybe it's because my left side is weaker, so I feel this 10-pound weight more. I don't know, I just find it weird that I could barely feel it, if at all, on my right side. Super weird to me. Anyways, see you bike time. Alrighty, I'd call it a pretty successful back day. The only thing that really wasn't successful was the rear delt, but it was better than last time. The last time I tried my rear delt, so we're improving. I'm definitely going to be doing that exercise more and potentially upping the weight to make me feel it on my right side. I just find it super weird that my left side can feel it, but maybe that's just because it's weaker. Who knows, really? But anyhow, pretty solid back day. Good quality lifts today. I feel like I lifted really well today. I had the right energy for today. Let me guys know if you guys like these more kind of energetic, caffeinated videos, or if you guys would rather, the normal coming in here uncaffeinated after a long day of work and just getting it done. That's just straight discipline. That's all it is on those days, really. It's just straight discipline to get me in here. Today I was more excited, and that's because I probably had more caffeine. I'm more excited to go on the walk, more excited to do this. And I also have to get into stretching. Because today, I didn't mention it earlier, but today I had a little pain right here around my hip when I went on the walk. It was like after the halfway point, after me and Marvin walked about probably 1.5 miles in, and I started getting a shot of pain right here under my hip. It went away after a couple minutes, but I recently watched another one of those videos where it's the super flexible people talking about this pain right here. So I gotta find that guy again and watch that video to see if I could relieve the pain, because I never really I never really acknowledged it before, because it only lasts 2 minutes, but I would like to handle it before it gets any worse. Same thing with ankles or my Achilles or anything like that, or my knees. I want to make sure they're solid to prepare themselves for the beating I'm going to put on them. Like, I have so many, I want to run. It's kind of weird, but I just want to run to see where I'm at. Because, when I got fit the first time, like I've said this previous video, but my mile run, the fastest I could do was like 8.5 to a 9-minute mile. That was the fastest. That's me going all out. But in that mile, I had a little break where I breathed, where I took a breath. It was like and I walked for a little bit. So imagine if I just went solid running. No breaks, no in between. Could I have gotten a 7-minute mile? Ooh, hard to say. But that's what I want to do. I want to run another mile, see where I'm at, see if I can improve. Because I ultimately want to be able to lift in here and be able to run outside for miles and do like a marathon. I've never done a marathon, never done anything of that sorts. I never ran more than probably 2 miles, like at one time. So it's a big goal. It's a scary goal for me, honestly. But it's something I do want to do just because I know the human body is capable, especially my human body is capable of doing that. I just want to see it done. So I want to see it done with my body, so I want to do it. So I gotta prep the knees, prep the ankles, prep the Achilles, prep the shins, prep the hips. You gotta prep all of that. Not only just for this mile, but for the future time coming. I'm gonna have to figure out something. Because I wanna have a schedule where it's not every day I go out on the ruck. Maybe one day me and Marvin go on a ruck. Next day, me and Marvin go like a jog / walk. And then on the weekend, maybe when I take a rest day, or maybe just on a weekend in general, I'll go either run by myself or run with Marvin. The thing is, I've never really seen Marvin run more than 50 feet. So, you know, who knows? But I just want to have a schedule where it's different. Not every day, like maybe Monday ruck, Wednesday ruck, Friday ruck. But just space in between where it's a little different, and then on one day I get to do the miles. I get to put in the miles on the feet. I get to run, I get to jog, be wild and free, essentially. That's in the future. That's probably below 280 when I hit 280, so probably like a 270, 260. That's when I'll be doing that. But I want to prep it now while I can, so I can have a solid foundation for that, and I don't get injured as bad. But yeah, this is day 53, 54. I think it's 54. I might have mistaken myself earlier by saying 53. I think it's 54. But it's what it is. I had a great day. I hope you guys had a great day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.